Nation, we are live. Final break of the night, break 5630. This is a PYT 4 hobby boxes of signature class and 1 jumbo hobby. So we got a total of 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 autos. 4, 8, 12. Wait, 4, 8, no, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep, 12 autos. This will be the last PYT of the night. We'll be live again tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So, that being said, we're going to get started. Let's see if we can end off strong. Last break, we went ballistic. We had some megas in it. We had a Jackson Dart StarCast of 25. A Purdy out of 50 auto out of it as well. And then we also pulled some nice cards in the rest of the break as well. So, let's continue that momentum. Let's get it. What up, Tim? Let's finish the night off strong. All right, here we go. Hang on one second. I need to see if all ship on this one. I don't know if they do or not. Hang on. I believe they do. This is all card ship. All right, perfect. All right, Quentin Johnson to 275. Trey Harris. That is going to the Chargers. Brian. Jaden Reed. Alfred Collins. And I'm going to keep him aside for right now because I'm anticipating we're pulling way bigger things. So, if needed, we'll put him on the stand. But right now, let's reserve it for the big hits. Saquon, Donovan Jackson, Max Crosby, and Mondin Jr. Tony Pollard, Savion Williams, Alec Pierce, and Jalen Milroe. We got 3 cards in this pack, guys. Njoku, Jordan Love, and Kyle Williams. They better not short us an auto on that. I'll be pissed off. I'll be real pissed off. All right, they gave us 5 here, so they redeemed us. All right, Tyreek Hill out of 250. Jalen Milroe going to Sea Chickens. Marty Andrews, Aaron Rodgers, Baker Mayfield, and Andrew Mabuka. Still saying, though, they better give us our 2 autos. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Where is the Super Fractor? That is the one thing that's eluding me. That and Tom Brady. That and Tom Brady. And 2 autos in this box, too. Keon Coleman, Baker Mayfield, BTJ. What the hell is on there? Travis Etienne. Might be foil the card. I don't know. All right, we have 2 packs left. Hopefully we didn't get shorted an auto. Bro, they shorted us an auto. Those scumbags. Those scumbags. Trey McBride, Sanker, Drake London, Travion Henderson. Sorry, guys. All right, they got us on 1 auto. They shorted us, though. That's bullshit. Sauce Gardner, Phil Maffa, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Woody Marks. The other one should have been a banger. Sorry, guys. That pisses me off. Hopefully, the rest of these boxes are absolute monsters. All right. Hopefully, they give us an extra auto in one of these boxes. All right, here's an I just ruined it. Sam Darnold, Kyle McCord to the Eagles, Adam Miller, Paramount Pairings, Josh Jacobs, and Jalen Royals. Bro, what is that? I think we have a triple auto. I think we have a triple auto. Bo Nick Sunday Showcase. Alek Amanor. Josh Allen. 4 out of 10. Oh my God. Cam Ward, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, 4 out of 10. Holy shit. Titans, Sonia, Bears, Hayden, Bryce, Jose. Oh my God. We have to randomize this. Bro, is that better? Yeah. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hang on. Is nobody gonna say anything? I gotta see what we do with this. I don't know if it goes to the most expensive team or if it goes to random, so I'm waiting on CK. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, guys. That's crazy. All right. Garrett Wilson out of 175. Mondon Jr. to Philly. Adam Miller. CeeDee Lamb. Ty Robinson. All right, CK's typing to me right now. All right, yeah, that card is random, so I'm going to have to get a runner to run that between the 3 teams, guys. So, for the Carolina, Jose. For the Bears, Hayden. And for the Titans, Sonia, you guys have a sweat. I'm sorry. I wish that we could just cut the card into 3. But, yeah. Each of you have a team. So, yeah, that's wild. All right, let's continue, guys. I'm sorry. Terry McLaurin, Amon-Ra, Luther Burden on the Roses Bears. There we go. Hayden and Colston Loveland. It's crazy. They shorted us an auto in first box, and that's what popped out. All right. Before we get it ran, I'm gonna have to make a group message regarding that to see what we want to do. All right. Chuba, Shador, Derrick Henry, Isaac Tesla. Puka at a 275. Jalen Milroe again. Sea Chickens. This one will be sleeving top load when it comes to you, Marty. We got Drake May and Cam Ward. All right, Bo Nix, Jalen Walker, Worthy, and Swinson. Myles Garrett, Chris Paul Jr., Josh Jacobs, and Jadon Blue. I mean, we still did get shorter in auto in that first box. I know that's not going to help for everybody, but that definitely makes up for it. All right. We still got 2 more hobby and 1 more jumbo. That's the crazy part. Daniel Jones, Savion Williams, Tua out of 50. Luther Burden to the Bears. Going to Hayden. Good thing is the Bears hit an auto if you don't hit on that. But that's obviously big time, that card. All right, Caleb. 35, Denzel Burke, Arizona, Bob Green, Puka, and Princely. Are the 3 teams in here right now is the Titans owner, the Bears owner, and the Panthers owner in here or no? Cortland Sutton, Aaron Rodgers, Bo Nix, and Membo. If not, I'm going to create a group PM right now before we continue this, just so that I have it out before the end of this break. So that way you guys can decide what we want to do with it. So, Sonia. Jose Padilla. And Hayden. All right, send a PM out to you, Sonia, Hayden, and Jose, if you are in here. I'll keep an eye out. I see somebody looked at it already. So that is from the PYT. I think Jose just looked at it. Auto over here. Penny Sewell, Class Icons, Damian Martinez, Jaden Reed, and Kenneth Grant on card, Miami Dolphins. Going to Brian. Max Crosby out of 150, Cam Ward, Titan Sonia, Josh Allen, and Jordan James. Let's see a Hunter. Let's see it. All right, we got an SP here. Baker, Josiah Stewart, Patty Mahomes on the fluidity. Going to Kansas City. Sonia. And then we got Trevor Etienne. All right, Alec Pierce, Mason Graham, Garrett Wilson, and Terrence Ferguson. I almost said Tony Ferguson. I'm thinking UFC. Last pack of box. This hobby box. All right, Drake London, Trey Amos, Myles Garrett, Trey Amos. Josh Allen on the class action. Phil Maffa, Keon Coleman, Emeka Egbuka, Tampa. Tim. Trey McBride at a 175. Denzel Burke. That'll be sleeving top loader when it comes to Arizona. You do have a 30 to 35 up there as well. Scary Terry and Alfred Collins. Quinn Johnson, Devin Neal, George Pickens, and Jalen Milroe. We still got one more jumbo box, guys. All right, Josh Allen, James Cook, Paramount Pairings, Kyle Williams, Saquon to 50. Romeo Odunze on the on-card auto to 50. Bears. Now you got a little added incentive if you don't hit on that triple over there. Nice one. Only one who hasn't hit on that is the Panthers, really. We got it to 150 Cam Ward, but I guarantee you that Cam Ward's going to want that too. Tony Pollard, Ladd McConkey, Jabbar Muhammad. Dude, oh, wait, we got a number card. Aiden Hutchinson to 225. Going to the Lions. Mitch Summy. Yeah, Bears are on fire. Still waiting on the owner of the Bears and the owner of the Titans to let me know what we want to do with that card. If we can't come up to a consensus, I'm going to have to ask CK. Probably have to end up randoming it. Starcast. All right, Njoku, Kobe Bryant. Shuck on the Starcast. Mike Holmes and Caden. What a break. All right, Tyreek, Kyle Kennard, Stephon Diggs, Shamar Stewart. All right. Last of the hobby, and then we're going into the jumbo. All right, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jordan Love, Chuba, and Derek Harmon. Those are the hobbies, and they were juicy. They were juicy. All right. Time for this. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I need to see if there's any comps on this card. There is not. Okay. All right. Brock Bowers, Worthy, Jacobs, Travion Henderson to 275. Chuba Hubbard going to the Carolina Panthers. That'll be sleeving top load when it comes. BTJ on the base auto. Going to Jacksonville. Sean Combs, Shador, Jaden Daniels, Stutzman, and Golette. Another SP. All right. T-Law, CD, Derrick Henry, Omar Norman Lott to 50. Browns, Quinshon Judkins, Mike Holmes, and CMC to 100 on the auto. San Fran, Mitch Summy. What a break. Amarion Hampton, shattered Shador. Going to Mike Holmes, Kyle McCord, Riley Leonard. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that works. That works. That'll do. That'll do. All right. Hutch, you got to go up here. Milrow, Mondin, you need to go up here. That's got to go right there. Shattered Shador is going to go right there. And CMC, you're going on the front lines, my guy. You're going on the front lines. All right. 2 more packs. And we got a clearly auto. All right. Brees, or clear, crystal clear. Joe Mixon, A.J. Brown, Carson Schwarzenegger to 25 rookie. Saints. Quincy Riley going to Mike Holmes. And Tez Johnson on the crystal clear auto to Tampa. Tim Keim, Wyatt, Jalen Walker, Quincy Riley, Jaden Higgins. What a break. Who is responding now? One more pack, guys. All right. All right, good luck, guys. Malik Neighbors, Calvin Ridley, Drake May, Jalen Wayne to 275, Tyreek Hill. Going from the back, Carson Schwarzenegger. We got Jahad Campbell. Total touchdowns, Jared Goff. D-Hop. And our last auto, Ali Gordon to 50 on the Miami Dolphins hit. And that one is Brian Techman. And that is our break. That is our break. What a break. All right, guys. Gonna take a picture of the break. And then we are going to get you guys out of here. The 3 owners of the card, I have PM'd you on that. Either we have to figure out a solution on what we want to do with it, or it will have to be randomized. So I will touch base with CK after, see a time frame on that. If we can't come to an agreement, then by default it would have to be randomized, as it is 3 different teams. That is the only other option. So maybe we'll give you guys overnight to think about it. I'll touch base with CK after this, and we will go from there. All right. Trey Harris to 275. Aiden Hutchinson to 225. Mondin Jr. to 175. Jalen Milrow to 250. Quinshon Judkins to 50. Starcast of Tyler Shuck. Shattered of Shador Sanders. Those are both SPs. Patrick Mahomes on the Fluidity SP2. Cam Ward to 150. Denzel Burke to 35. Luther Burden to, on the Roses. Quincy Riley to 25. Ollie Gordon to 50. Tez Johnson on the Crystal Clear Auto. BTJ on the auto. Kyle McCord on the auto. Woody Marks on the auto. CMC to 100 on the auto. Emeka Egbuka on the auto. Roma Dunze 3 out of 50 on card auto. Kenneth Grant on card auto. Luther Burden to 50 auto. And then the big boy, 4 out of 10, Cam Ward, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young auto. And that is it. All right. We're going to get you guys out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Peace.